Club has been the cornerstone of the community since our formal registration in 1967. Initially focused on Indian community, we have embraced a diverse membership that reflects the multicultural fabric of Hong Kong. Membership at the club is open to all nationalities. We believe sports brings peoples together. We have 2 international tennis courts, and then we have 1 badminton court. We have a gym, we have function rooms, and a restaurant serving delicious ethnic Indian food. Cricket has found a new home in India Club. In the last 4 years, we have grown from 1 net to 6 nets, and we are the only club in Hong Kong to have 6 cricket nets, of which 2 nets are with actual turf.
Actually, we started our club in 2020. That time we have only 1 junior team and 1 senior team. We have now 11 junior teams. We have Saturday League 2 senior teams, and Sunday League also we got it last year. And we have a women's team we are also getting from last 2 years. So we're doing well, and we are just improving day by day, and that's our plan is to get more teams in junior league and senior league as well.
Welcome to the second game of the Hong Kong-China bilateral tri-series here. We're here for the second game. Malaysia winning the first one. Malaysia now playing against the Hong Kong-China women's team. Tash will toss the coin, and Winifred will call. We have the match referee here, Gandhi Mathinaman, present for the toss as well.
Tails is the call, and it is heads. Hong Kong won the toss.
Tails is the call. The Hong Kong team have won the toss. I'll just have a word with Tash. Tash, congrats, you won the toss and you'll have a bat. Any particular reasons why you chose to do that? And
I think we're pretty familiar with the conditions here. It's a good wicket to bat on, and we'd like to put a big score up and see what we can do.
I've heard a lot of talk about the warrior mentality with your team. Obviously, you've been around the team for a very long time. Of course, with the new coach in her first series here in Hong Kong, how confident are you that you girls have actually really upskilled in terms of your skills on the field?
We've had an incredible run up to this series, so very happy with where we're at. Marbin's been a brilliant addition for us, and she's worked really hard to get us in a good game shape. So looking forward to what we do in the park. As she likes to say, the proof in the pudding is in the eating.
All right, I wanted to ask another question, but you ended really nicely, so I'd like to talk to the second captain now. Winifred, unlucky with the toss second time in a row, but you might just be lucky with the win once again. What would you have done?
We would also bat first on the, because it was the second innings on this, so third inning actually. But we were ready for both. Okay, so you said 100 in the first game if you were batting first. Now, this wicket has already been played on. What is the score that you're looking at in terms of being put into bat first, and what the score would you like to put on? I think because now the sun is out, it looks good to bat on now. So 120 will be a good score on this pitch now. Looking the morning it had dew, so just 100 will be, but now 120 above will be a good score on this pitch.
You guys have already played a game, so are there any changes in your team from the first game?
Yeah, we got one change, which Edina Bear going out and Kalisha, another debutant, coming in to play today. So, yeah.
Thank you very much. Good luck for the game. So that's the news from the toss, and the wicket hasn't changed too much. I don't think it's going to change too much. Winifred, once again, looking at a score of over 100. That's the news from the toss. Back to the broadcast table. The umpires are now in the mill. We're ready for the second game, and the Hong Kong-China women's squad who've won the toss and they've decided to bat first. Natasha Mars, Dhaliwal Jolene Kaur, Dorothea Chan, Mariam Bibi, Ka Ying Kerry Chan, Daswani Yasmin, Allison, Charlotte, Chan Sao Hai, Krasa Shenzin Chazad, and Marina. are the playing 11 for Hong Kong, China. And for Malaysia, I think they've made a couple of changes to their squad. Winifred, Nazatul Husna, Masalisa, Myra, Noreen, the man of the match for the last game, Dhanusri, Noordania, Ariana, Salisa, Aina Najwa, and Noor Kulesha. Noor Fendi probably playing her first game as well. So that's the 11 for Malaysia. Malaysia having won the first game, playing with the home team, Hong Kong, China now. The umpires are in the middle, just having a little discussion. We're just a couple of minutes away from the play time. It was a very good performance from Malaysia in the last game. They couldn't really set up a very big score, but came back really nicely with the ball, fielded really well, and made sure that they got over the line. China, I think, started off really well in that last game. They bowled really well and put a lot of pressure on Malaysia up front, but they somehow strung together a partnership that took them over 90 runs, which was 92, which was the score. And in the end, 92 was just a little bit too much for China to overhaul. So Malaysia on the board, and this time they're having to bowl first. Winifred actually said she would have preferred to have batted first as well, having got some information on the wicket, and just the third innings would be played on the same wicket. She was very interested in trying to not be the side that would bat fourth on this wicket. Although I personally think it's not really going to change too much. The complexion of the wicket is the same, and I don't think it is going to it's going to change a lot. It's going to stay pretty much the same. For this game, the standing umpires Hemant Tokrul and John Prakash. Renee Montgomery now is the third umpire, and Gandhi Mathinaman is the match referee. We're ready for first ball. Aisa Alisa. Shot ball chopped down on, straight through to the wicket keeper. Asia Alisa Ernie. And the bowler, she did open the bowling for Malaysia in their first game as well. So something different for Malaysia to look at. They wanted to bowl first in that first game just to get a little bit more information on the wicket, but this time it's the second game and they've been put into ball, and they must be a little bit tired as well. And that is played out into the offside, and a loud call of yes gets them through. Shanzina Shahzad and Natasha Tara Miles, the two openers for Hong Kong. And this would be the first home event, home tournament for and this team under Mamta Maben, who is the new head coach of the women's team. That one has come in a little bit. They'll just work towards the leg side for a single. So both batters off the mark with a single. Oh, loud appeal. Oh. Chance of a run out of the non-strikers. Oh, Shanzin Shahzad there calling Natasha through for a leg bye. Lots happening on that delivery. Goes back, works it towards the leg side. Noor Dania, the fielder there. Ghani already haven't gotten a very, very good direct hit run out in the first game. Malaysia fielded really well. They took their catches and had a direct hit, had a couple of run outs as well. It's up in the air, over the infield, trickling away towards that boundary. Don't think it's going to go all the way. Should only be 2. Once again, a massive arm on Marcelisa. Really very impressed with how she's able to input enough behind the ball when she's throwing. It's lovely to watch. Anyways, that's the end of the over after 1. It's a 5 for no loss for Hong Kong China. Decent start. And they'd like to keep wickets intact, and they'd like to probably take on this power play. Outside those tram lines, signaled wide by the umpire. That is Noor Kalaisha, who's playing her first game. She is the only change. Starts off with a wide-ish outswinger to the right-hander. Left alone and signaled wide by the umpire. Playing a miss there. Once again, getting a little bit of away movement. Kalaisha comes in once again. Drop and run once again. Ooh, would have been close, I think. The bowler running in herself. So far, it's been enjoyable to see the athleticism on show from Malaysia, and also for China as well. They were actually very good in the field as well. Just a few misfields here and there. Otherwise, they looked very sharp, looked very energetic for the time that they were in the field. Their fielding, their throwing was fantastic. Kalaisha having bowled 2 balls, a couple of runs off her first 2 balls as well. Away movement, oh, guided to the keeper, put it down. Well, that was a very interesting shot. I think it's got a little bit big on her. She was trying to run it down to third man. The ball got big on her. She didn't pull out of the shot and just sort of put the bat out there for it to take the edge. Put down by the wicket keeper. Very regulation really there. Good for Shenzhen Shazad. She's gotten away with 1. Full on the stumps, just worked away towards that leg side for a single. Myra, the fielder there. Long on, long off out. They got the man of the match, the player of the match, in fact, from the last game, and Noreen, who's fielding down at long off to the right-handers. She picked her bowling as her main department. Once again, worked towards the leg side. Chance for run out. Pretty quick. Both Natasha Miles and Shenzhen Shazad, they're quick between the wickets. They've opened quite a few times together, so the understanding is pretty good. There's no hesitation. So runs coming quite easily for Hong Kong China. Driven nicely, found the gap. Things got the legs to go all the way for 4, and it does. It's nicely played, very nicely played into the gap, just behind point. Tasha loves playing those shots. She is a very good player along the turf. And there she manages to find the gap. First boundary of the day comes off the bat of Natasha Miles. Square driven behind point after 2. It's 14 for no loss for Hong Kong China. It's a very good start for them. It's up in the air and oh, just a little short of the bowler. Maybe took a little bit of time to pick that ball up. I didn't really know where it had gone. A good effort there from Asia. That was a very good effort in her follow through. A bit wide, just guides it down to that third man region. And then Ushri, the fielder there. Coming in again. That one is cut hard, ricochets off the fielder, and now allows a single to Natasha Miles. Both these batters looking to get bat to ball, which is the right approach considering the field restrictions in the first 6 overs. For Shenzhen, there's a third man and a fine leg back on the fence. Back in front of the wicket. This one is played straight to point. Across the ground. Much better over this one, just a couple of runs off it. Needs to get out of the over without considering a boundary, and Hong Kong would dearly love a boundary to come off this last delivery and make it a good over for them. Goes back, plays it out to that cover fielder, turns down the single. No single available though, and that's the end of the third over. After 3, it's 16 for no loss for Hong Kong China. Malaysia to continue. Once again, nicely bowled. Just that little bit of away movement from Malaysia. Nicely bowled, and once again a drop and run. It looks like a template that they're working on. Bowled, but down the leg side, straight to the fielder though, and gets her body behind the ball. And they'd like to come back for two, not available there. They get one off that misfield. Yeah, score's moving around nicely. 18 on the board of 3.5 overs. So far been a little bit expensive. Noor Kalesha, she's gone for 11 off her 9 deliveries. Conceded a boundary off the last ball of her last over. Off the bat of Natasha. This time once again just spraying it a bit too wide off the stumps, missing those tram lines. Of 3.3 overs. A decent start here for Hong Kong China girls. Nicely bowled. Shanzin wants a single. Loud call of no from Natasha. Interesting to see if the ball behaves any differently in the second innings. Having played 3 innings on the same wicket. Interesting to see if the wicket changes at all. It's nicely played, very nicely played. I think she's found the gap. Noreen tries to put in the dive, misses the ball, and that's gone to the boundary for 4. Another boundary for Natasha, her second, and 23 on the board now. Going at a runner ball now. Opting to start with the 2 pace bowlers. Once again a bit of a fumble, and that allows them to get through for another single. That's the end of 4 overs. After 4 it's 24 for no loss for Hong Kong China women. Malaysia would be looking to make sure that they win this one and stay on the top of the table in this Hong Kong China T20 bilateral tri series, sponsored by the India Club Hong Kong. Hong Kong would be looking to get on the board. Play and a miss there. Asia Alisa, she's been the more miserly of the 2 bowlers, been the more economical. And Natasha Miles standing a foot outside the crease, just trying to negate whatever little movement is on the wicket. And once again, single down to 3rd man. This is a good approach from Hong Kong China. They're waiting for the bad balls in anything that's pitched up really full in their half. Natasha has taken full toll, and the rest of it, it's been a good drop and run, and finding those little pockets on the offside and onside for the singles. So far, template has been good. Once again, a little late on that Shanzin Shahzad. goes hard, goes up in the air. Will the fielder get there? No, they won't. Just plucks in the field once again, and they come back for two. Shenzhen Shahzad, more the batter that's taking that aerial route. Once again, goes hard, straight to the fielder. Shenzhen Shahzad. She can hit the ball hard. Shenzhen Shahzad. A good over so far. Once again, the bowler's got to get out of the over nicely. It's a smart move, sending Myra back out on the boundary, bringing in their fine leg fielder up in the circle. So they just want to protect the over, try and not leak away a boundary. And she swung it away. I think that's going to run away. No, that's not. That's slowed down in the outfield. Oh, what a throw. Once again, I'm sure it's Marcelisa. Really good arm on her. Looks like it's Noor Dania who's coming into the attack with her off spinners. Really enjoyed the pace that she bowled at in the first game. It was quicker through the air and only seldom changed her pace to a little bit slower. But I enjoyed watching her ball. Bowling to Shenzhen Shahzad. That goes on with the arm. She's a little surprised that ball went away. That ball really swung away after pitching. Full, driven hard. Fielder back on the fence at a long on. And they've got a short third. Was very much closer to that point region as well. And once again, missing her line there, Dania. I hope I haven't jinxed her. She bowled really well in the first game. She started off with a couple of wides in the first three deliveries. It's much better, but that's been signaled wide as well. Looked a bit tight, but definitely playing with danger there on that wide line. Dania, she's got to get straight up. Nicely bowled, that hit nicely. Fielder gets around, keeps it down to a single. Hit up in the air, fielder back there. Should be able to come back for a couple. It's nice arm once again from one of the Malaysian fielders. So far, since the morning, it seemed like a lot of the girls are getting the throws in very nicely. 7 of the first 4 deliveries already in this over. Hong Kong China scoring at more than 6 runs in over now. Full driven hard, a bit of a misfield by the bowler herself. Doesn't cost them many runs, so it just goes straight to the fielder at mid-off, Noreen, the fielder there. 35 on the board now, going at 6 and over. It's hit hard, straight down the ground. They've got a long on in place for the single. That'll be the end of the over after the power play. It's 36 for no loss for Hong Kong China. Tom Parker there, running repairs with Natasha. Just a change of gloves from Natasha Tara Miles. And the signal for the end of the power play. And they can have 4 out now. Myra into the attack. Single there. Cut away, fielder back there. Nicely played there by Natasha. Once again, hit away in front of cover on the fence. Will only be 1. Goes for the sweep. They have a short fine leg. Gets in the throw pretty quickly. Not before they get through for a single. So far the running has been very good by Hong Kong China. They've already got to 40. They're scoring a runner ball. A couple of boundaries in between. Goes back, cuts it. Back foot punches that one straight to the fielder at a point there. Come down the track straight to the fielder at short third man. End of that over after 7. It's 40 for no loss for Hong Kong China Women's. Comes down the track, Misses the fielder on the offside. Don't think that's going to run away to the boundary. They'll be able to come back for a couple though. Underarm throw there from Masalisa from the boundary, probably protecting that valuable shoulder of hers. Want the one chance at the non-strikers. Oh! And deciding to go to the non-strikers end of the fielder with a left-handed throw. It's very interesting. Tries to go across, not at the head, finger goes up, and Shenzin Shahzad is the first one to be given out, and she has to walk back for 16 of 24 deliveries. That's Noor Dania with the first wicket of this game. In walks Yasmin Daswani at number 3. Hong Kong China still in a very comfortable position at 43 for the loss of 1, and they would be happy with the scoreline. They would have obviously preferred to have kept all the 10 wickets intact for as long as they possibly could. But Yasmin Daswani, she's a very good batter. She's definitely improved in the last year or so. She was always a good cricketer, and she's added to her game. I won't be surprised if she's around for a little bit. She's not going to be afraid to be unorthodox. And she'd be happy to go down on her knee and go for those sweeps and the cheeky laps down the fine leg region. She doesn't mind a scoop or two. Tasha Miles, however, is looking $1 million. She's batting really well. She's on 21 of 21. So the skipper still out there. And the back foot tries to go for the pull shot. The fielder gets around in time to keep that to a dot. So for Malaysia's sake, they'd be wanting to make sure that they try and get a couple more and put Hong Kong China under pressure. And the runs have been flowing quite easily. Yasmin there, just dabbing it away, just behind point there. No runs available to her. Starts off with a couple of dot balls. Goes to turn it around towards the leg side once again. That's a good finish to the over from Noor Dania. She's picked up a wicket for 3 runs in this over after 8. It's 43 for the loss of 1 for Hong Kong China. Hit away down the ground for a single. A loud call of yes from Natasha. And single once again. Myra to continue with their off-spin bowling. We have a number 55 on the back. Back on the back foot, just punches it out to sweep a cover for a single. Nicely bowled, but that bounced a little bit. A bit of an extra bounce there. It's played away to that point fielder. Still in the balance, really. Hong Kong really haven't run away. Oh, down the ground. Punt straight down the ground to a long off. Hong Kong haven't really run away with the scoring, and Malaysia have picked up that 1 wicket to peg Hong Kong back a bit. Be interesting to see what the approach is from Yasmin and Natasha. And it'll also be interesting to see when exactly do they decide to put the foot on the pedal. I wanted to go for the sweep. Yasmin just maybe a little bit too full for the sweep on that occasion, and down the leg side as well. Probably playing the sweep on line rather than length there. So she's already given them a bit of a glimpse of what she might be trying to do. Wow, that is just really good arm once again. She gets it to the wicketkeeper on the full from the boundary. One ball to go in the over. Down the wicket once again, Natasha. Just digs it out towards sweeper cover to end that over. After 9 overs, Hong Kong, China are 49 for the loss of 1. Yasmin Daswani and Natasha hit partnership in the middle. Myra Izzati has bowled 2 overs for 10 runs, just going at 5 and over. Yet to see the player of the match from the last game, Noreen, into the attack. I wouldn't be surprised if she's brought into the attack right after the drinks break. We're going to have a drinks break just after this over. Bania to continue. Tasha Miles on strike. Looking for that drop and run, not available there. It's a little bit too straight for that drop and run, and the bowler alert to the situation as well. Comes down the track, punches it once again. It's a good way to get off the mark for Natasha. Apologies, not off the mark, just get off strike. She's used her feet nicely, comes down the track, just bunts it down to a long off. Yasmin tries to do the same, finds a cover, which is really good from Hong Kong, China. This is very confident batting from these two. Happy to jump out of the crease. Works it away, but the fielder is quite tight on the single on the leg side there. That square leg fielder is creeping in ever so slightly, and they're very aware of how Natasha Miles is going about it. She's trying to make sure that she keeps the scoreboard ticking with her singles. This was a lot shorter, so she was able to get back and pull it to that deep mid-wicket fielder for a single. Nicely bowled, hit hard, straight down the ground. So far, it's pretty balanced after 10, and the first drinks is going to come onto the field. We can have a little drinks break, and we'll catch you in about 2 minutes.
Club has been the cornerstone of the community since our formal registration in 1967. Initially focused on Indian community, we have embraced a diverse membership that reflects the multicultural fabric of Hong Kong. Membership at the club is open to all nationalities. We believe sports brings peoples together. We have 2 international tennis courts, and then we have 1 badminton court. We have a gym, we have function rooms, and a restaurant serving delicious ethnic Indian food. Cricket has found a new home in India Club. In the last 4 years, we have grown from 1 net to 6 nets, and we are the only club in Hong Kong to have 6 cricket nets, of which 2 nets are with actual turf.
Actually, we started our club in 2020. That time we have only 1 junior team and 1 senior team. We have now 11 junior teams. We have Saturday League 2 senior teams, and Sunday League also we got it last year. And we have a women's team. We are also getting from last 2 years. So we're doing well, and we are just improving day by day. And that's our plan, is to get more teams in junior league and senior league as well.
Back after the tricks. Hit away down the ground. Single once again to Yasmin. Comes down the track and hits it straight as an arrow. Might miss the fielder, and it does. Gone for 4. What a shot by Natasha. And just jumps out of a crease and punches it down the ground for 4. Lovely shot. Her timing today has been very, very good. She's looked to drop and run on most occasions, and ever so often she's just rushed out of the crease and hit some really, really good drives. She's been in sublime form of late. Oppositions just seem to not be able to get her out. Once again, down the ground, hit nicely once again. It will only be 1. Myra Izuti still to bowl her 3rd over. She's still continuing. And they haven't really changed the bowlers for the last 5-6 overs, I think. Tossed up, hit straight down the ground. Will that miss the fielder? Oh, that's a good one-handed pick up there. I think overran the ball a little bit there. Recovered well in the end. So interesting. Natasha Taramiles, she's just kept on milking the runs, but hasn't really looked to go aerial yet. Single down the ground. And that's the end of another over. After 11, it's 61 for the loss of 1. And it looks like the debutant from last game and the player of the match last game is into the attack now. Noreen, right arm off spinners from her. She had a very good day out, good start to her cricket journey. Full toss, a hit away, fielder back there. Will only be a single. Looking for the sweep. Signaled wide by the umpire. Quite a few wides in this game, the Malaysian team. This one looked quite wide on the offside. Yasmin gets back to that one. Full toss on the legs once again. Chance of a run out, a direct hit in a signaled leg buys. A little bit late on that one. Comes down once again, punches it down the ground. Once again, nicely bowled. Good start to her spell once again. And just 3 runs off her bowling. And there's a leg bye in there as well. Shot put away. I think that is going to run away to the boundary. Fielder giving it a chase. Good, nice slide in, but fails to keep that ball in. It's gone for a boundary towards that square leg region. First boundary for Yasmin Daswani. They'll bring the over to an end. 7 coming off that over, plus a leg bye. Boundary in that over as well. 69 on the board now for the Hong Kong China women. Twelve overs gone, 69 for 1. Hong Kong China pretty much in the driver's seat for a late order push with the likes of Mariam Bibi still waiting in the dugout. That's one more really full delivery. Full toss, hit down the ground for a single. Ariana, the new bowler, the left arm spinner. left-arm orthodox. Once again, another full toss. Don't think there's a fielder back there. There is a fielder back there, but she's not going to get to it. She won't be able to stop that one. That's another boundary to Yasmin Daswani. Yasmin Daswani. 2 boundaries of 2 balls for her in succession. Short ball again, put away again, no fielders back there. That's going to be another boundary. That's 3 in a row from Yasmin Daswani. 3 boundaries off her bat. Two boundaries in a row. Big full toss once again, arm stretched out. No ball there. Free hit coming up. Daswani will get that free hit. Short ball, hit away! Finds the gap, finds another boundary. Yasmin Daswani is on a roll. It's hitting the ball really nicely, Yasmin. That was hit ferociously hard. It was a short ball asking to be hit, to be fair, but you've got to put them away. This one a little bit quicker. That was a little bit quicker from Ariana. Comes back with the dot ball. That was an outside edge, probably a single there. Last ball of the over, 15 of this over. Not an auspicious bowling change there from the Malaysian skipper. She would have expected better, but that over has given quite a bit of an impetus to the Hong Kong-China score. 16 coming off that over. The first one for Ariana, the left arm spinner. It's 85 for the loss of 1 after 13 overs. Yasmin Daswani has moved on to 23 off 19 deliveries in the Natasha Tara Miles, 35 of 37 deliveries. Still rock solid. Looks like Marcelisa is going to come into the attack as she bowled from the other end in the last game. She is now bowling from the softball court end. Goes back, cuts it away, finds the gap. Not sure if the ball has the legs to go to the boundary. It does not have the legs, but they'll be able to come back for a couple of runs behind point. Played into the covers. Fielder decides to go to the non-striker end with that run-out opportunity. Worked away towards the leg side. Fine leg should be able to get around and cut it off. And they'll keep that down to 1. And Yasmin, who's been the more aggressive of the two batters, is going to be on strike now. She's 26 off 22 deliveries. She's batted really nicely so far. From the moment she came in, she's added some impetus into this innings. Once again, short ball punched away straight to the skipper, Winifred. Burji Shroff there, now with George Lampla out here to watch this Hong Kong China T20 that's gone through for 4. Misfield there from that should have been stopped. Malaysia have done really well in the outfield. That's one of the first real lapses on the boundary. Nicely bowled and very nicely played once again. So Yasmin now moves into the 30s in no time. She's on to 32 of 27 deliveries. Very close to 100 now. That is the end of the over after 15. It's 97 for the loss of 1. Lemon Chang providing a Kerry Chen replaces Natasha Tara Miles, ex-captain, replaces the current captain. And they've still got Marina, they've still got Mariam in the dugout, and that is swept away. I think she's found the gap. Will be tough work for this, for the fielder. Gets a slide in and keeps it down to 2. Kerry Chan straight away into her work. Very nicely played. Got a deep mid wicket. But long on, long off, and the deep extra cover fielder. Nicely bowled. Myra with 1 wicket to her name, swept once again. Should only be 1. They'd be wanting to get back for the second. They won't take on the arm. That'll only be a single. So far it's been a very good over. She's got to get out of this over. Looks like Asia on the boundary there has had a... Oh, that's taken in the covers. And very quickly, Hong Kong China women lose 2 of their set batters. Natasha Taramile's gone first, and now it's Yasmin Daswani. Hit uppishly into the covers. The skipper, Winifred, takes the catch. Yasmin Daswani's gone. And in walks Marina Lamplaw. So Malaysia have packed Hong Kong back. They've taken 2 very important wickets, and they've now got 2 relatively new batters. Carey's only played 3 balls, and Marina has yet to face a ball. So they've picked up very important wickets. Just another 3 overs to go, 104 on the board. Hong Kong China would definitely be looking to make sure that they stay afloat in terms of their run rate above 6. It's nicely bowled through to the keeper very quickly, Marcelisa. And once again, a very good spell from her. She's bowling the 18th. She's probably going to close out the innings with the 20th over as well. So they're going to need 1 more over from somebody else after this over, the 19th. Full toss, hit hard. Fielder's back there. Straight to her. Should only be 1, and that is going to be 1. Marina there, very keen to try and come back for the second. Not available to her there. She'll face her first delivery. Strike to Marcelisa, up in the air. Is that a 3rd one? Very quick succession. There's 3 wickets down in no time. Hong Kong China women losing the plot a little bit here. They've lost 3 wickets in the space of about 6-7 deliveries, and they've now got to make sure they take a few balls before they go for those big ones. They had actually laid a very, very good foundation for their middle order and lower middle order to come in and take the game on. A good thing for Hong Kong China, these 2, they're not gonna worry too much. They are still gonna take the game on. That's how Kerry Chan plays, and that's definitely how Mariam Bibi plays. 105 on the board. Already a decent score. The Malaysian skipper thought if they were the ones batting first, they would have wanted something over 100, maybe 110 runs. So Hong Kong China already at 105. Cut away, nicely cut away. What a shot to start off. It's going to run away to the boundary for 4. Brilliant batting, brilliant shot. And Mariam Bibi back cuts that one behind, point for 4. Found the width on that one and lashed onto it. Goes for that swing towards the leg side. Mariam. Oh, it's got through the shot a bit too early there, Mariam Bibi. And that'll be the end of the over after 18. Hong Kong, China. Women at 109 for the loss of 4. Back on strike for a new over. This is going to be the penultimate over, and it looks like it's going to be Noor Dania to ball the penultimate over. Just aborts the run-up. It would be a very good game if Malaysia get anywhere close to this score. It should be fun watching. I think these two batting in the middle would be two to watch in the middle as bowlers as well, and that has been put down. They've taken harder catches in this one, straight down the throat, but put down by that long off fielder to Carrie Chan. Oh, 1-2. A bit of a juggling effort there. Unfortunately, not able to hold on to that one. And this one is once again hit aerially down the ground for a single. So these two are very unlikely to stop going for the big ones. Both Mariam Bibi and Kerry Chan do like to hit the ball hard, and they are a very, very important part of that lower middle order to get those quick runs. Full toss comes down the track, straight back to the bowler. What I want to do a little bit more with that ball, Mariam Bibi. But I think Noor Dania can be happy with her spell. She's been consistent. And it started off too well, but she came back well. And this one is hit just in front of cover, looking for 2. Fielder puts in the slide, stops it from going to the boundary, keeping it down to 2. Very nicely played there. Once again, straight to the fielder, chance at the non-strikers end, and looks like Mariam got home safely there. Hong Kong China women start with a maiden over from Ikra Saha. 0 runs coming off that over. That just means now Malaysia now has to chase down 137 in 19 overs. So that's a very good start from Hong Kong China. Mamta Maben spoke about that warrior mentality. Hong Kong China obviously organizing this tournament with the help of the India Club Hong Kong. I would be looking to get challenged and have to fight through. Allison to bowl the second over, up in the air, Ikra with a diving grab. What a catch that is at point. Dove to her left and picked it up. It's nicely fielded there by Ikra Saha. She is a very good fielder, helping her mate out there. Allison picks up a wicket first ball. Looks like the Hong Kong China women are definitely on song today. They batted really well and they have started off very well with the ball as well. Allison there, starting with the wide-ish line and Allison comes in again. Good outswing there. The ball going away. Master Lisa, back at number 3. Oh, once again beats that outside edge, really nicely bowled. Allison bowling nicely. Oh, this one drifts down the leg side, probably looking for that in dipper. Didn't really come out of the hand right. It's gone down the leg side for a wide. And once again, lets that one go through. Dorthia Chan at mid-off there. Joylene Kaur at mid-on. Still a slip in there. Oh, outside edge, the slip gets in the way, didn't really carry to Natasha there. And just bounced a few inches in front. Very good start there from the 2 opening bowlers for Hong Kong China women. Maybe on your screens, feeling at extra cover. It's once again nicely bowled and nicely played, and that'll be the end of 2 overs. Just 1 run on the board and a wicket. Yep, there was an outside edge that did not carry to the skipper, Natasha Tara Miles. Sahar to continue. Still a slip in place. Away swinger hit hard straight to the fielder there. Kerry Chan, the fielder there. Oh, there's no backup there. And they get a run on that overthrow. Kerry Chan, the fielder, with her left arm, rocket arm. Two on the board now. Malaysia can't rest on their laurels for too long. They're gonna have to get on with it. They need 7.57 and over. It's not gonna be easy on this outfield. It's nicely bowled. They're looking for the one chance at the strikers and the non-strikers and somewhere. But safe, all safe in the end. Masalisa wanted a single. Husna did not want a single. Husna then decided maybe she will go for it. Masalisa decided no, she's not. Husna then had to decide, oh, she is not. So I better not. Lots happening on that one delivery. It's played off the back foot, straight to the fielder. Mariam Bibi there. Plenty of dot balls right up top. Sahar comes in again. Once again driven, but Mariam Bibi will get across to cut that one off as well. This is a fantastic start from the Hong Kong China women's team. They ended that last innings really well. Very aggressive towards the end of that innings, and they had a fantastic start. They did lose 3 wickets in a cluster, but they recovered so well to get up to 136. And they have now come out, and they're bowling like a proper champion side, and they've not allowed Malaysia to get off the blocks quickly. Outside edge down to that third man, Dorothea Chan, the fielder there. At the end of the third over, it's 4 for the loss of 1 for Malaysia. Really are going to have to get a move on now. 7.82 required. Maybe the strategy is to try and play the long game and try and take it deep. But I think with the required run rate, they can't afford to take too many overs before they actually start pressing on the accelerator. Hong Kong, China pretty much on top, still continuing with the slip, and that's a Panda. He goes by the name Panda and takes some beautiful pictures. Up in the air, oh, didn't carry. Once again, another catch that just falls a little short of the fielder, Chan Sao Ha there. Allison bowling really nicely. The long run up, runs in really smooth. Goes full, play and a miss, and a signal of a wide from the umpire. Once again a play and a miss. Husna there. Driven hard again. Might be looking for one. Not available there. Another dot ball. And this is very good pressure bowling from Hong Kong China women. They're keeping it absolutely tight, absolutely locked. Bowling according to their fields. The lengths are good. The lines are really nice as well. Really making it hard for the batters. Goes hard! This time, this might just run away to the fence for 4, and it does. First real show of aggression here from Malaysia. And they are going to have to take their chances. That was nicely played. A bit too full there from Allison, and Hosna able to get under that one. Just deposits that one down the ground. Shorter in length this time, just compensates for that last delivery, which was really, really full. Finishes off with another dot. It's 4 overs gone, and Malaysia 8 for 1. The required rate now above 8 and over. The score's 9 after 4 overs. And they've decided to move the slip out. Ikra Saha will still continue. They've put a couple of covers in there, and a couple of extra covers, in fact, Natasha and Mariam. Full, hit hard. Chance of a run out. Ooh, took a bit of time deciding which end to go to. Well, looks like Natasha has done some damage. And they're calling in for the physio. Hopefully she's all right. Natasha, she's back up on her feet. It looks like she's all right. She's probably had a... Just landed a little bit too hard on that diving stop. Looks like she's all right and good to go, which is good news. Another one hit nicely. but straight to a fielder. Malaysia really having to. Ooh. That one goes through to the wicket keeper. Husna and Alisa, the two batters out there in the middle, are gonna have to really cook up some plan to attack. It's getting more and more obvious now. They are going to have to put their foot on the pedal now. Required 8.28. Full ball, hit hard. Think that's going to miss the fielder, not going to miss the boundary. Gone for 4. Really nicely hit there by Husna. It looks like Malaysian girls have lost their voice a little bit, even in the dugout. Saha comes back in again, goes bouncer, picks up the wicket. That is a smart bowling. Taken there by Mariam Bibi. Ikra Saha, having been hit for a boundary, comes back with a knockout blow. Picks up the wicket. New batter, Noor Kalaisha, playing her first game as well. Allison to continue. Up in the air! Oh, Ikra can't dive that far. Loud calls of catch it. Ikra ain't no Superman. They've got an opportunity to catch a couple, and they have been able to pick them up. That one, yes, was aerial. But she is Ikra man, she is not a Superman. Up in the air once again, and another one doesn't carry. Chansaha fires at the stump at the non-striker's end. This is a really good pressure bowling here from Hong Kong China women's team. And they've been on their A game in this bowling effort. It's very good to see. Once again, another dot. driven in the... Oh, what a catch that is! Mariam Bibi is the Superman. She gets up, takes it, plucks it out of thin air. Well, she couldn't believe it. She was up and she picked it out of thin air. What a lovely catch there. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, there from Mariam Bibi. What a lovely catch. Hong Kong, China, definitely on a roll. They're bowling well, they batted well, and they are fielding absolutely fantabulous. There's a definite energy, there's a definite confidence there. Comes in again. It is nicely bowled and nicely dealt with as well by Mahira. And just watches it nicely onto the bat there. Last ball off for the power play coming up. Surely not a power play that Malaysia would have been after. Full in the air, but no fielders back there. Work for the short mid-wicket fielder, and they come back for 3 runs. That is good running from the Malaysian batters. That is the end of another over. After the power play, it's 18 for the loss of 3 for Malaysia. Kerry Chan comes in to the attack with her left arm. Everything. She bowls a bit of everything. Kerry Chan. She can bowl those Chinamen as well, and then she's got a straighter arm ball as well. It's got a away going ball as well. So very experienced Kerry Chan. Up in the air. And that is taken! What a catch! What is going on here? And another one bites the dust there. Playing it in the air, taking a chance. The Hong Kong China women. Every time the ball goes up in the air, the Hong Kong China women have pounced on it. Really taken some really good catches so far in this innings. Really, really good from Hong Kong China women here, and Malaysia in all sorts of trouble here. 18 for 4 inside 7 overs. Kerry Chan, first ball, picks up a wicket. It's good to see though. Malaysian batters are actually still in the hunt for the win and not really going through the motions with the slow run rate and having lost wickets. It'll still be a much better game to play and watch if Malaysia still try and give it their best to try and overhaul this score. It's very nicely played once again. That is behind square leg, nobody back on the fence there. Good sweep shot for a boundary. The Nusri there, and no surprise she can play the sweep shot with her second ball. She gets down on one knee and hits it away for a boundary. That is Janice Wong. And walking in to the ground to have a little watch. Kashvi Taka and Janice Wong coming in to watch the match. That is it, straight to mid-wicket. Mariam Bibi, the fielder there. And good to see the younger generation of Hong Kong women's cricket coming in to watch the game. And once again, nobody on the fence. It's going to be a good chase. Picked up just inside the boundary. Just come back for a couple. And that is the end of Kerry Chan's over. She's conceded 6 but picked up a wicket. After 7, it's 24 for the loss of 4 for Malaysia. Kashvi Taka walking in just to have a little bit of a watch of the game. Both part of the Pathway program here in Hong Kong, China. We'll hopefully see them in action in July, playing the ACC Premier Cup and also the World Cup qualifier, Asia Pacific region. Crowd starting to build up ever so slightly. Quite a few people in now, which is good to see. Mariam Bibi starts with a really full one, which is a hit away towards that leg side. Chan Sao Ha, the fielder there at deep mid-wicket, cleans up. Full ball driven straight to Ikra Sahar at cover. Full and outside that off-stump channel, going away from the bat. Danusri going for that full-blooded drive on the offside. Aerial, but bounces into Natasha Miles' hands. It's nicely bowled once again. So far, the paces have been absolutely on spot, especially from this end, Allison, and now Mariam just following in her footsteps. bowling really nicely, really tight. And once again on a player miss to end that over. After 8, it's 25 for the loss of 4 for Malaysia. And this run chase looking more and more unlikely with the 9.33 runs per over required. It's some of the people from behind the scenes that help put together tournaments like today. Ravi Sujanani and Adnan Lau on the boundary there, just having a little discussion. Lots of hard work that goes into making an event like this possible. Thanks to Cricket Hong Kong China and the sponsors of this event, India Club. That one is just dropped out into the offside for no runs. Still got a fielder up there in the slips. Kerry Chan on that occasion, just drifting down the leg side. Goes back, cuts it, and a little bit of a misfield there from Natasha. Shenzhen gives it the chase from long off. Keeps it down to 2 runs to Marcelisa, who's 6 of 14 deliveries. She's not had too much of the strike since she's come in. She came out to bat at number 3. She's seen some of her other mates losing their wickets, and she's just been on the other end watching all the carnage, all the fantastic fielding efforts from Hong Kong China. Slower, Marcelisa giving a little bit of a step, trying to go hard, but then deciding to not go through with the shot, allowing the ball to then come on to her and just block it off her back foot. This is going to be a good learning challenge for somebody like a Marcelisa as well. That is nicely played. Chance of a run out. Ooh, wrong end, I think. They want to go for one more, but it's not going to be there. That's well backed up by Shenzhen Shahzad. I think fielder there, just picking the wrong end, I feel. It was more than Ushiri who was not too keen to run on that one. Toss hit away, will only be 1. Ikra Saha fielding at deep mid-wicket to the right-handers, and that's going to be the end of another over. After 9, it's 30 for the loss of 4 for Malaysia. Another 107 required of 11 overs at 9.73 runs per over. It looks like Marcelisa is struggling with her back a little bit, just stretching it out. Ruchita making sure all her teammates are well replenished. And she's right there next to Shenzhen Shahzad, I think, who's doing long on to long on. It's nicely played. So far, I've conceded just 1 run in her 1.1 overs. Goes away, cuts it hard, nobody fielding on the boundary there. Would be a tight chase, and the ball wins in the end. Really nice boundary there. Looks like they've put a fielder back on the boundary for that particular shot. Dhanishri has started off well. She's 11 of 13 balls now. Full and driven hard. Back down the ground. A bit of a yes, 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 no, no, no by the batters. And no harm done in the end. So far, bowling spell has been very, very good. Full once again, Mariam Bibi. Bowling with the decent pace as well, Mariam. Required touching 10s now, 9.97 to be exact. That one on the pads, loud appeal, and no signals from the umpire though. And he has eventually signaled the leg by, and that one drifting down the leg side. Again full, but just worked away towards the leg side. Shy there from Shanzine, and that's the end of the over. We are going to go into the drinks break, and we are going to be back in about 2 minutes.
Has been the cornerstone of the community since our formal registration in 1967. Initially focused on Indian community, we have embraced a diverse membership that reflects the multicultural fabric of Hong Kong. Membership at the club is open to all nationalities. We believe sports brings peoples together. We have 2 international tennis courts, and then we have 1 badminton court. We have a gym, we have function rooms, and a restaurant serving delicious ethnic Indian food. Cricket has found a new home in India Club. In the last 4 years, we have grown from 1 net to 6 nets, and we are the only club in Hong Kong to have 6 cricket nets, of which 2 nets are with actual turf.
Actually, we started our club in 2020. That time we have only 1 junior team and 1 senior team. We have now 11 junior teams. We have Saturday League 2 senior teams, and Sunday League also we got it last year. And we have a women's team we are also getting from last 2 years. So we're doing well, and we are just improving day by day, and that's our plan is to get more teams in junior league and senior league.
We are back For the last time today, we're done with the drinks, and it's a Kerry Chan to continue from the Argyle Street end. Marcelisa goes back. I think the Malaysian batters have struggled to get in sync with the pace of this wicket, and too many times they've played early. It happened in the first game as well, and even now it just seems like they're just a little bit early into their shots. This one is nicely played, fielder back on the boundary there. Marcelisa on strike to Kerry Chan. It's really good pace from Kerry Chan. She's just keeping the batters honest and not going too full, but still gives them enough air for them to want to really get that big stride forward, and in the end the ball just drops. Very difficult for batters to get. Oh, that one was quicker through the air. Drifting down the leg side, signaled wide by umpire John Prakash. Into the 11th over required now, 10.5 and over. Another 98 required. That is hit nicely, found the gap. Not sure if that's going to run away to the boundary. Big chase there from Chan Sao Ha. She wants to come back for another run. Chance at the bowlers. Oh, I think there would have been curtains had that hit direct. But in the end, they've taken on the arm, and they've got through. Another one. Hit into a little pocket, but Kerry Chan runs around and stops that one. Overs, 42 for the loss of 4 for Malaysia, and looks like there's another bowling change. Joylene Kaur coming into ball, another off spinner. Still got fielders in the circle. Oh, play and a miss there. Very first delivery from Joylene Kaur. There, 2 dot balls to start off this over. Goes for the sweep. Big chase there for the fielder, gives it up, and that goes to a boundary. Goes through for a boundary. Kerry Chan, the fielder, on the fence there. And that was very nicely played. A bit too straight there, Joylene Kaur. Goes for another sweep. It's nicely bowled once again. Goes on with the arm. Drifting down the leg side. This gets the inside half of the bat. That'll be the end of the over. Just that one boundary of the over. Looks like it's still Kerry Chan to continue. Goes leg side once again. Fielder back there on the fence. Should only be a single. Will be a single. Once again, another one hit out to that deep square leg fielder.
Yeah, just after the ball. Yeah, here. How was that? Yeah.
Oh, she's bowled her. What a good delivery once again from Kerry Chan. Gets through. Goes through the defenses of the Nushri there. Kerry Chan. Looks like Noor Dania, the new batter. Noor Dania facing up to Kerry Chan. Ooh. Last delivery of the over coming up, and the last delivery of Kerry Chan's spell. She was very good with the bat, and she has done equally well with the ball as well, picking up 2 wickets. That one is worked really nicely towards the leg side, misses the fielder and goes to the boundary for 4. And after 13 overs, it's 50 on the board. .52 to be exact, 52 for 5 after 13 overs. The scoreline reads pretty similar to that first game for Malaysia. Just at this game, they're chasing a score of 137 to win. Another 85 needed off the last 7 overs. Required rate up to now 12.1514 to be exact. This is going to be a real uphill task here for the Malaysian side. Dignitaries in, watching the game from the sidelines. Joylene Kaur bowling her second over. Alisa comes down the track and hits it down to that long on position. Tries to go really hard, misses everything. If I'm not wrong, that was Donia's probably first or second ball. She's had an almighty swipe at that one. This time goes back, cuts it away. Hard, there's a fielder there, no runs there. Ikra Sahar at short mid-wicket there. Oh, another play and a miss. Hard down the ground for a single. Dorothea Chan, the fielder there. That is the end of another over after 14. It's 54 for the last of 5 for the Malaysian women. Like it's going to be another left armour that's going to replace the left arm of Kerry Chan. Chan Sao Ha into the attack. Chan Sao Ha, left arm orthodox. Full toss, hit away. There's protection there. Nicely fielded on the square leg boundary. Short ball once again. They've got protection at cow corner as well, mid-wicket. Will only be one. Decent start in terms of the runs from Chan Sao Ha. A bit inconsistent with her length, but she's a fine bowler. She's been around for a long time, Chan Sao Ha. Oh, once again, she's just unfortunately bowled one that's bounced twice. Free hit coming up. That's another couple of bounces, and Another single off a no ball. Chansauha, she now needs to find that space where she gets comfortable with her grip. And whenever this happens, she gets a little bit too worried and just tightens up and holds the ball a little bit too hard. And for her sake, hopefully she's able to get out of this over. I think she needs to just relax and let that ball go. High full toss there, but the batter was way down the wicket. No other signals from the umpire, so she's got away with the free hit. Just a single there. She's got another 3 deliveries in this over. Another one back of a length there. Quite short, almost on its way down when it reaches the batter. Oh, that is a good delivery. Very nice delivery. She is a fantastic bowler when she gets it right. It's just a bit more of a mental block with Chansauha that sometimes it happens to her where one goes wrong and then it's hard for her to come back. But she's come back nicely this over. She's bowled 1.1 after those no balls. So a good one there for her. This one is hit away. Will the fielder get to that one? No. And that has been signaled for. And their boundary to Malaysia. Finally got something out of the middle of the bat. She's batted well. She's been hard to dislodge, Malaysia, but unfortunately she hasn't really found the timing on these wickets and hasn't really been able to find the kind of runs that she would have liked. And Joylene Kaur to continue. She's gone for 6 runs in her 2 overs. Goes hard through the covers. Big chase there for Mariam. Will they be able to come back for 2? Coming back for 2. Chance of a run out. Very good throw there from Mariam. Right over the top of the stumps. But good running there from Malaysia. They come back for a couple. Short ball. Hit back to the bowler. Play and a miss there from the batter. The keeper, unfortunately, not able to get hands on that one either. Oh, the batter got a little bit of bat on that one. So maybe a catching chance there. Tries to work it towards the leg side. Doesn't really get bat on that one. And signaled wide by umpire Hemant, and they get through for a run as well. Oh, that one once again going straight with the arm. Up in the air, just misses the fielder once again. Will they be able to come back for 2? That's a good throw there from Mariam Bibi. One to go in this 16th over of the second innings of this game, the last innings of the day today in this Hong Kong Women's T20 bilateral tri-series, sponsored by India Club. So 16 gone, just another 4 overs remaining in the day. 72 for the loss of 5, and looks like there's a bowling change there. Looks like Mariam Bibi has been brought into the attack. Just the last 4 overs to go. A little difficult there for the Malaysian players as well. This is their second game of the day, and it's been pretty hard today. We've had good weather in terms of the temperatures, been in the early 20s, mid 20s. Today it seems like the sun has decided to show up, and it's gotten pretty hot. Loud appeal and nothing from the umpire. I think that's got Masalisa on the unprotected pot, just on the inside. Not too sure if she's wearing a thigh pad. Salisa and Noor Dania, the two batters out there. Full toss, hit away towards the leg side. The fielder's not going to catch up to that one. That's gone through the boundary for 4. Way down the leg side, that one. And from Mariam. Really nicely with a lot of control in the first 2 overs. Just a bit of a wayward delivery that last one. She's got to put it out of the system. Full worked away towards the leg side once again. I think it'll take a bit of catching up to the ball from the fielder, and they will be able to come back for a couple there. Marcelisa into the 30s. Be good signs for Malaysia, having one of their better batters in good nick. A few changes in the field. They're trying to now move the mid-wicket fielder to that square leg position. Still inside the circle though. Oh, nicely played. Once again, that same region towards the leg side. Now on strike. Bibi has got a couple more balls in this over. Short ball up in the air. Oh, just goes through the fielder. I put in a valiant dive. Couldn't get both hands to that one. Just a single there. Shenzhen Shahzad had been put there for exactly that reason. I'm not sure if that carried, but it was a very good effort from Shenzhen Shahzad. 8 runs coming off this over already. Oh, that's missed by the wicket keeper. I think that is going to go to the boundary, and it does. Was a little bit of an edge on that one. That runs away down to the boundary once again. Dorothea giving it the chase there. Allison back into the attack. Another play and a miss from Noor Dania. 17 overs gone. Required rate just 19 and over. 18.71. Full. Once again gets a dot ball. Allison. She's got 2 for 10 off her 3.2 overs. That one is hit right in front of us. Nicely played. Will only be a single. And just another 2.3 overs remaining in this innings. We will have a post-match presentation after this. And please don't go anywhere, wherever you're watching from. Up in the air and just misses that fielder on square leg. Keeping it that little bit of chase there. And they come back for a couple. Marcelisa adds 2 more to her score. If there's any consolation, it'll be nice for Marcelisa to get to that 50-run mark. She's on 38 already and needs another 12, so maybe something that she could play for. Oh, another play and a miss outside the off stump. Marcelisa looking for that fielder, that gap in fact behind point. Trying to play it late and in front of that third man. Goes for the pull shot again. Chance for run out at the non-strikers end. And good thing for Marcelisa, she'll keep the strike. That's the end of the over after 18. It's 88 for the loss of 5. Allison finishes off with a very good spell of 2 for 14 off of 4 overs. Very economical and lethal. She's been very good. Her fielders have helped her out. Some really good catching today. That very first one from Ikra Sahar diving away to her left, and then that one from Mariam Bibi where she got up in time. She got up in time and timed her leap perfectly. And took a leap of faith and grabbed the ball out of thin air, which is brilliant to see. Starting the 19th, the penultimate over with the dot ball as well, Mariam Bibi. Up in the air, fielder back there. Just one bounce into the hands of the fielder. Will only be a single. 89 on the board now for Malaysia. They got 92 in that first innings of the first game. They're already on to 89. So something to be happy about for Malaysia. That was hit nicely. And just a bit of a misfield there from the point fielder. Coming back for the second. Two runs there to Nur Dania. And 91. Require another 46 in 1.3 balls. Still mathematically possible. Oh, that is hit really nicely. That was hit very, very hard. Unlucky for that to have having gone on to the stumps. Would have been a certain four. Was hit really, really nicely there. 2 balls to go in the over. Last ball up in the air. I think that's going to travel. That is going to travel. That's a massive hit. Masalisa finally gets under one and puts it away for 6. Second 6 of the game. That was a good, clean bat swing there from the Malaysian batter, Masalisa. What a shot there. 6 runs. Masalisa moves on to 46 now. Needs another 4 for a well-deserved half century. Malaysia just 2 away from 100. And looks like it's going to be Ikra Saha to finish off this innings. Ikra Saha will be bowling her last over. They would want Nur Dania to get a single and get off strike and allow Masalisa to take strike. Back of a length delivery outside the off stump, goes through to the wicket keeper. For 8 for that's it straight to the fielder. They'll run and try and get Masalisa on strike. Direct hit on the underarm from Natasha Miles. Just 1 run there. Masalisa back on strike. 4 deliveries remaining in the innings in the match. Hong Kong, China will get their first points in their very first game. They've been very clinical in their performance today. Full toss, hit away. I think it's in a gap. They'll probably be able to come back for 2. They don't need to come back for 2 because that's gone for 4, and that is a 50 for Masalisa. What an innings. And she has been the lone warrior. She's stood strong and got herself 50, be it in a losing cause. But this will go on to be a very positive thing for Malaysia. Another swing and a miss. She's favoured that leg side pocket between mid-wicket and cow corner. And she's got boundaries there. Struggled in the first game to find the gaps and the pace of the wicket. Looks like she's a little bit more settled this innings, but still took a little bit of time to get used to the pace. Short ball, up and over. Chance for Natasha. And just a little bit out of reach for her there. And Marcelisa will get a single. And if the next one is a legal delivery, she's going to remain not out on 51 there. Nurdania will take that last delivery after having lost those 3 very, very quick wickets up front. I think Malaysia can take back some heart in the fact that they've only lost 5 in the end. Inside edge, I think, onto the pad, that drifts away to the leg side, and that ends with a single. Hong Kong, China with the win. A very clinical, professional performance here from Hong Kong. They've put a stop to Malaysia, who had taken points in that first game. Ikra Saha 1 for 15 off her 4 overs. For Malaysia, and the batters couldn't really get going. Husna got 10, the skipper got a knot, and Marcelis at number 3, 51 of 49. Noor Kalesha got 0 of 3. Mahira there, 3 of 3. Dhanushri 13 of 21, and then Nurdania in the end there, 19 of 26 deliveries. Hong Kong bowling card would make a good reading for the Hong Kong coaches to watch. Ikrasa 1 for 15 off of 4 overs. Alison Siu 2 for 14 off her 4. Carrie Chan 2 for 23 off of 4. Mariam Bibi none for 28 off of 4 overs. Dhaliwal. Joylene Kaur none for 13 off of 3, and Chan Sao Ha with 1 over for 11. Only 9 extras bowled in 20 overs. So a good outing there for Hong Kong. Please hang back for the post-match presentation. Please hang back for the post-match presentation. We'll be back with the presentation in about 5 minutes.
Zaman. Test mic, please. Sports director.
Oi. When you are ready, you let me know. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you hear me? 1 2 3.
Guys, ready there? चलो बहुत सेट कर लेंगे यार. कैमरा सेंटर है, कैमरा रेडी है. क्या नहीं नजर आ रहा?
Akshi? Akshi? Score क्या क्या इसका? कैरी ने स्कोर कितना बनाया?
18 10 बॉल 18 रन
18 of 10 and then she took 2 for 23.
हाँ जी 4 overs
2 for 23. Emma, is the transmitter on?
On.
Yeah, it says no input.
But it's on though.
Yeah, it is on, but it says no input, so you have to maybe take it out and then put it. Take it out and then put it back in. It says no input.
Okay, in. Okay, coming now.
वो तो मैं ही डार्क है.
Okay, guys, in 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, live.
Welcome to the post-game presentation of the second game of the day in the Hong Kong-China T20 bilateral tri-series, where Hong Kong-China took on Malaysia, the winner of the first game. Hong Kong-China beating Malaysia. I'd like to talk to the losing captain first from Malaysia. Winifred is here. Not like the first games. The second game, you've lost the second game. Where do you think you guys went wrong?
I think first of all in our fielding where we're on track, but then we'll drop important catcher at crucial time, and she went on to score 20 runs I think after that.
Came on to your batting performance. I think of course there were things that might not have gone right, but Marcelisa's innings, you must be very happy with that.
Yeah, of course, happy to see her scoring 50 and bringing the score up to 100. So a good partnership with Mas and Danu first, and then continued with Mas and Danya. So I think that's the positive in our batting. We didn't start well, but we ended up with a good positive end up.
You were pretty good with the scores. I think even at the start, the score that you decided that if that was the score, you would have been able to defend it. How differently would you come tomorrow when you play the games tomorrow?
We'll come back stronger after what happened this game. Can see a bit of positive now in our batting as well. In the end, can see we saw two good partnership. We just needed one more big partnership, and we could have got closer to this score.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good luck for the games, remaining games. Thank you. Next up, we've got the winning captain in Natasha Tara Miles. They've won the game easily. So, Natasha, if I can have a word. First of all, congrats. Congrats for winning the game. Obviously, before the game, we spoke about it, and it's just the mentality that you girls spoke about. How did you think about the performance overall? Seemed very clinical.
Yeah, I think we started really, really well. Our first 10 in the field was brilliant. Our batting innings was probably, up there as one of our good ones. I think there's probably a few more runs we left out there, but we spoke about that, and we probably will speak a bit more if we can get a few more runs out there. The second half of the innings, I thought, in the bowling innings, we could have done a little bit more. We sort of went a bit flat, but I think the girls will know that it's hot out here. A little bit to work on, but I'm pretty happy with the performance.
I don't want to put the jinx on you, but you've been in pretty good form, especially playing internationals. How are you feeling with your body and everything that you're doing with your cricket?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty fit. We've got an S&C who's come on board, Tanu, and she's looking after all the girls really, really well. So, feeling like we could go for a few more months here. And, I know we've got a long couple of weeks coming up with ACC and Asian Games qualifiers. So ready to go and glad to start off with a good innings here.
Your fielding today looked, especially at the start, especially the catches that you girls have taken. What would you say to the girls?
Outstanding. Tanu and Marbin have been working us really hard, and so Marina's catch, Ikra's catch, BB's catch, all outstanding. Things that they're sort of 50%ers that we've turned into a catch, and it changes the game for us.
Okay, thank you very much, and good luck for the remaining games. Thank you. And now for the player of the match, rightly so. Got 18 of 10 deliveries in the first innings and took 2 for 23. Not the first time she's getting the player of the match, Carrie Chan. So I'll just have a word with you before you get your trophy. This is not the first time you're getting a player of the match. You get that pretty often. So how would you rate your performance today?
I think our batting is very good, and then it's just like for my performance, I didn't think that I do well enough for my bowling. But what I would like to say is our team doing so good today, especially our batting side.
When you went into bat, obviously you knew that you had to go for the big ones. You got the first 6 of the tournament, and how did that feel? How did that feel when it came out? You thought that would go for 6?
Yeah, when the ball come out, it's my sport, so I just okay, I'm going to try this one for a 6. And also that our team really set a good platform for us that let us to have free hand at the end. So let me and BB just go to a free arm and then just going to get as much as runs as we can.
Yeah, I asked Natasha as well about the fielding effort. It was very good to see from the sidelines. You girls have been working really hard on your fielding, haven't you?
Yeah, especially we got a new SNC coming in, Tanud, she really worked on our fitness, so you can see everyone flying and doing much, but we can see that we can do much better today, and then we will go to try our best for the next few games.
Okay, so for the trophy, we've got Ankur Vashist from India Club, the Director of Sports. He'll come out and present the trophy to Carrie Chan. Well done, Carrie, and well done, Ankur. Thank you very much. And that's that from the day today. We had 3 teams play today, 2 teams going home with the points. We'll be back again tomorrow. Until then, this is Asif Hussain signing out.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I don't sweat when I'm playing cricket. I sweat when I do this.